Hey guys, welcome back. If you've been following this, you know I'm dealing with a bad back. So a few months ago, I wrote down a plan, a 3-month plan to get my back and healthy. No pun intended. They were going to be broken up into 28-day segments. So phase 1 was just to get moving, and that was walking. And if you saw the last video or a couple videos back, you noticed I walked 500,000 steps, 500,000 steps in a 28-day period. And that was just to kind of get moving. Phase 2 is now to start strengthening up my core, which I'm going to do through hiking, because hiking's a great core exercise, believe it or not, going uphill. So it's not going to be just any old hiking. It's going to be all about elevation. I'm looking to get 50,000 feet of elevation gained in a 28-day period. Comes out to a little bit under 1,800 feet a day. I think this is more than possible. I just have to get after it. Most of my time is going to be spent on this butte, which is 1,000 feet or 1,100 feet gain, depending if you're coming from the front or the back. The front is 1,000 feet gain in 0.9 miles. It's steep. The back is 1,100 feet gain in about 1.3 miles. Not as steep, but still no joke. Probably have to get out here twice a day if I want to make this happen. So, yeah, I just got to get after it. Now I'm just procrastinating because it's raining today. And I don't know if I'm procrastinating because of the rain or because of the fact that I don't want to do the hike. All right. Stop being a pussy. Let's get going here. Hey, I just want to say, I didn't mean to call you a pussy. Me, I'm the pussy. I don't want to offend you. Okay, I got to get hiking here. One of the problems with coming up here on the weekend is it's just so crowded. And I don't mind the crowds. I mean, it's a big mountain, but when I gotta pee, it sucks because I've got my designated weekday pee spots. Nice and private. During the weekend, yeah, not so private. I got caught taking a pee. I don't have any film of that because, wow, I don't have a wide angle lens. Ha 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 ha. Day 10, April 15th. I only specify the date because we got snow. It's been snowing all week. Had a little bit of snow at the house this morning that it brought the elk down. That was kind of cool. Well, my legs are pushing back against my enthusiasm right now. They're tired. They were so tired that yesterday I took the day off trying to recover. This morning I didn't want to get up and do this either, but I can't take 2 days off. So I'll just keep pushing on. day 15, which means 2 weeks are in the book. This week wasn't as strong as the first week, where the first week was 17,000 feet of elevation. This was about 12,000 feet of elevation. I've lost a little steam. Few reasons for that. Primary reason is getting tired. Just getting tired, right? My legs don't like it. Secondary reason is motivation, and that kind of attributes to the whole getting tired. You know, it's tough to get motivated when you're on the same trail every day. Look, there's a rock, a tree. Oh, pass this person, etc., etc. I really shouldn't say those were the prime reasons why I've slowed down. The main reason I've slowed down is time consumption. You see that trail, let me stop for a second. That trail is 40 minutes round trip from my house, 20 minutes each way. If I go up it once, which takes me anywhere between an hour to an hour and 20 minutes, that's 2 hours of my day spent just grabbing 1,000 feet. If I only get 3,000 feet in a day, that could be 6 hours. Even if I stay on the trail, it's gonna, you know, it's still, to get 2,000 feet, three hours. So it's a lot of time. Long story short, I have to come up with a solution for time. And that's what I'm doing today. See, I'm hiking my driveway, which is 400 feet. It drops 400 feet and a half mile, which means it raises 400 feet and a half mile. It's not a hiking trail, but it's elevation, and it counts. Anyone that's ever worked out in the morning understands the problem of trying to stay regular before you work out. Meaning you got to get your poop in before you go work out. Sometimes this can take an hour. Well, instead of me sitting around downing one cup of coffee after another, waiting for nature to make its appearance, I've decided I'm just going to get an elevation until I get my real hike in. And the way I'm doing that is I've got this little section of my driveway here, which is 100 feet of elevation. So I just keep going up and down this thing until nature calls. And if nature comes storming my door, well, you know what? I've got 65 acres and 2 clean socks. One of those socks won't be clean after a while. Got an issue, which is a human nature issue. See, every time I plan on going up and down this thing twice, the goal is to go up the front side, summit, come down, and then at the fork in the trail, head left and go down the back side, forcing me to come up. Well, every time I get to that fork in the road, I always go right back to my car. So in order to avoid that, right off the top of the summit, there's this goat trail up here, which is pretty damn steep, which I'm just going down that thing and just not even giving myself the option. Downhill's been tough on the back, but not today. It's feeling great. I think I'm healing. I think I'm healing really good. So let's continue down this bad boy. Day 25. I was doing a napkin math last night, and I'm like, I'm about 48,000 feet. Twice up this hill, and I'll get my 50,000. Well, before I left this morning, I was like, well, let me double check. And I got on the spreadsheet, and I summed everything up, and it came out to 49,000 feet. I'm like, damn, I only have to go up this thing one time to get this. And that's what I did this morning. I went up it and down it. I said my goodbye in the camera and said, join me on the next episode. Came home, went to go edit it, pulled out the SD card. Wasn't there. A couple pictures, had it on the wrong setting. So then I was like, damn it. Well, let me get back on the trail and record this one more time. Go ahead and climb it so I'll be 51,000 feet. I could have just gone into my woods and pretended that I was hiking there to finish up to record this, but I think there's something about authenticity. Yeah, now I'm regretting this authenticity as I'm making a final approach up this thing. That's a steep fucker. But either way, I'm done. So thanks for joining me, guys. And I'll be ready to start phase 3 in a couple days. If you haven't been following this, phase 1 was when I wanted to walk 500,000 steps in 28 days, which I did. This is obviously phase 2, which is to climb 50,000 feet in 28 days, which I did in 25. And phase 3, well, you're going to have to tune in for that one. But, hey, be good. See you in 28 days. Bye, guys.